document for them, because we're here representing them right now, so I need to make sure that.
And then this driveway blocks it, but we have supplies
addressing all the
coming in.
questions.
I understand.
So I had a concern that he had to walk in over a half a mile because he rode up and saw this.
Right.
And we're trying to respect the issue of not parking on the street.
Absolutely.
We've tried to be pushing the issue with everyone who's coming out to visit us through our Facebook and website that to please carpool, please minimize the traffic out here. We've even dropped some of our meetings during the week. So there's so much traffic is not in and out.
Right.
We're really trying to be respectful for everyone.
I know you guys are. Nobody's saying you're not, so.
If there's any concerns, we haven't heard any concerns personally addressed to us at all.
And we haven't used
and
his
we're really,
driveway.
we're trying to work with them. We're letting them know not to block the driveway.
Right.
For anything. When they park, make sure they're parking on this side.
Right.
Make sure they're not just strolling through the neighborhood at leisure, especially at night. I don't know, we just want to make sure that our concerns are addressed too, because we're trying to stick within the law as much as possible.
I completely understand.
And we respect everyone, on that end as well.
So what, do you guys know Captain Powers?
Do I know Captain Powers? Yeah, Captain Powers, yeah.
So he's running, I just called him, he's going to go run upstairs to the chief's office and then they're going to call you back.
Is Major Drew anywhere around?
I'm sure he's upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all trying to just not give you guys, not do the wrong thing.
Yeah, right, well, we aren't either.
Right.
We're trying to be easy to get along with.
Oh, yeah, you guys are.
I think that was one of our major concerns when we came out to the neighborhood, is try to lessen the impact on the neighborhood as much as possible.
Right.
We even came to the, we'll work your leaves for you, help you bring in your groceries if you need to.
Right.
But we just mean this resistance, and we just want to make sure that we smooth as much of that out as possible and get a clear understanding of this too. Because if it is a private driveway and if it is their driveway, we will respect that.
Absolutely.
And make changes. But we were informed from our research and information that it was public assets. And again, also speaking to Major Drew and some of the other officers who were here on the first day, when that was a concern at first, that it was, there was also a public driveway. And just to show you, somewhere I printed out a map, the green lines indicate the property lines. And
the stride. It stays open for the stride all the way to the property at the end of the drive.
Yeah, this is where we are.
Right, I got you.
So,
So it should be good all the way down to here.
Yeah. And his property line ends at his concrete driveway, not on the stone.
Right.
That's not his property at all. That's the city's property.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's how we got to see. All right. Well, we'll have a rule. I'll let you guys know something in the next 15 minutes.
Okay, great.
We'll figure it all out. So appreciate you guys being cooperative.
Right.
Being cool.
Appreciate it.
All right. Yes, sir. They're waiting on an official court ruling for the exact clear-cut boundaries of what the boundaries are. Court ruling. So technically, this is still part of his driveway. Okay. This little area is part of his driveway. So technically, he can park his truck in his part of the driveway.
But that blocks off the other neighbor's driveway.
My recommendation to you guys is, you guys have access to this driveway, right?
No, we do not.
We're not allowed to
on private property.
We were told if we step foot on this driveway, we would go to jail.
Well, I'm not going to take you to jail.
This is the mayor's driveway.
But it connects to his driveway,
right? But it's technically, I can bring the map back out. It's on his land.
We're trying to respect the law that's put in place, and we're trying to respect private property.
Okay.
If it's public property,
This is private property on the mayor's.
Even the very front, the very front part of this driveway here.
up until this point where you had your cones here.
That Boone's is right here.
Yeah, they share a common driveway.
But see, and that's how you can know that this is public, because this driveway is clearly marked private property.
Right.
There would be a line right here if this was private property. It's not. This is still part this same public drive right here. It's clear cut that this is public property. So he is illegally parked in this road.
This is part of Beddington Road. That is his driveway. So regardless, because if supposing one of the neighbors got
this
any ambulance,
because this is part of his driveway. See, this is private drive.
What if
The public part ends right here.
We're being denied
No, you're not going to be denied access.
We have to go grab him.
Sir, I've got a
move his
car over
truck.
there. What am I supposed to? What,
Yeah, I gotta leave.
Can we get a lieutenant out here?
Like, this
They
is.
put up cones there. So
Can we get a lieutenant out here?
Yeah, we'll have somebody come.
I just it's.
I'm good, dude. Thank you.
If it's if it's an issue of public safety, let us know it's an issue of public safety. But this does not say issue of public safety. This says private driveway, keep out. And if that's not a private driveway, I don't understand why. First of all, those are allowed to be up, and he's allowed to stay there. Because again, we're being denied access to services.
Not only
If
we are,
need to
but
call-
Judge Sheffield's also being denied the access to free movement.
You know,
So you mean to tell me
that
one
would-
person can hold 3 people hostage because his simple will?
And that would be simply
That's
if,
what we
I
are.
asked him to come bring his car and park off Bedington Road because we feel like this is part of our private area. And we're
If
now
you're not in a
denying
position
access to all these people here. I don't think that's right.
It's
If
not
you're
legal
not in a position
either.
to make that call, you need to get somebody out in a position to make that call. Because right now we're all being held hostage. The man behind us is sick. His wife is sick. This road needs to be open for all of us. We have too many people out here to be trapped in because of somebody's personal vendetta. And as you see clearly, this needs to be open. His property starts at his driveway. This rest of this is common.
So you don't think that's part of his driveway?
It is
No,
not
it's not.
part of
It's
his
clearly,
driveway.
look, his property line.
If we
His
get a
property
lieutenant, I'm sure
line
we can
ends
explain it better
right
to
here.
him.
His property line ends. This is his driveway. This is the end of his property.
Right.
This is public property.
And
Both
I
sides of the
agree.
road.
According to this, you're exactly right.
This is
And
the
we-
So,
zoning
according
of
to
this
that,
area.
if we can agree that you say according to that, can we get this gentleman to move his car from Blockage?
Does anybody need to leave right now?
Yes.
I was planning on leaving.
I will get him to move his car.
Parked right over there.
We have supplies coming in all the time.
Listen, I understand where you guys are coming
And
from.
it's not an issue we're trying to be hard. We want to work with him as much as possible.
Right.
He can put the cones up right here.
Yeah.
He did.
Help us come up with a solution. If you have a solution for this problem
No,
right now, that you feel that we can use the public
We
driveway,
can even go here and put them out here where it doesn't obstruct
Right.
free movement.
we're just trying. We want to work with the neighbor as much as possible. So help come up with a
this is
solution.
honestly just
We don't
petty
want us
and
to park on the
childish.
public street,
Right.
which is public street, which I,
I mean,
don't
it is.
understand.
He's being
no
childish.
parking,
At
but
80 years
again,
old, man,
we
being
didn't.
Childish.
We understood. We got that. Okay, guys, please don't park on the street at all.
Right.
We were told that we could park on this side of this driveway as long as we're not parking in the driveway and obstructing traffic on the driveway. We have been doing that. No one has parked along the driveway to obstruct traffic.
Right.
We've done that. You know, we are again trying to be as minimalistic to the neighborhood as possible. Guys, when your tents, let's try to keep them behind the tree line so it's not such an eyesore to the neighborhood. Even though some people would like it to be
Right.
more public, we're trying to respect. You know, we're respectful.
Right.
Matter of fact, if you look at the property lines, if you look at the way we position our tents, the tents are well beyond the property line to respect the neighbors.
Right.
We have done everything in accordance with the law. We can press the issue with the tents, but we have not. It's a question of principle and legality. This is a question of principle and legality as well.
Right.
And we just hope that you as an officer will enforce that law and not have a person hold us hostage and threat of property or life.
And that will not happen.
Well, I think you can't determine when an
Well,
emergency goes arise.
If you need an emergency, I will gladly, the ambulance can drive right in here and get whoever needs medical
That's
attention.
not the question. The question is this is a public property.
That's the
And
question. We can minimize traffic coming in here. I don't mind parking up there.
Right.
which we shouldn't have to.
We shouldn't, but I don't mind. I mean, I don't walk every way.
And I don't think most people mind if we come together as a consistent body and say, hey, God, let's try to minimize traffic. Let's only bring 6 cars here and park, you know, on the public street down there and shut them in. This driveway should still be open for those people who need to get up here. You know, we can talk about ways to actually fix the problems that are happening, but again, we don't even know his problem or his issue because we haven't been communicating. We're trying to communicate through you, but as far as we know, we're just going on the information that we have available to us, and the information that was given to us from the officers here on the first day.
I understand.
This was a similar issue that came up, and the information we were told is, you all were right, this is a public driveway, it needs to be, the access needs to be open.
Okay. And I think they're still, honestly, like, trying to hash out exactly what the property line is. So they don't want to.
I mean, the property lines
They
are
don't
clear
want to
right
say
there.
one thing and be wrong.
Unless they've changed it. They probably.
Unless it's been rezoned, which I believe it has not.
Yeah.
I'm
The
sure it
property
hasn't been
lines,
rezoned.
they are clearly drawn right here.
Matter of fact, this is the same map that you guys, because we talked, I believe it was a lieutenant.
Major Drew.
This is the same map that you guys use in the course to make decisions about where property lines exist.
All right, and I wasn't here for that, but I'm not.
That's why I'm asking you. Why won't you call a lieutenant?
I'll tell you what. I'll get Captain Powers down here. He's the precinct commander for 2nd Precinct.
Okay.
And
That's good. Thank you very
iron it
much.
out.
Appreciate it.
How long
Yeah.
would that be?
Probably within an hour. He was at headquarters when I talked to him, so it takes about a half hour to get down here, probably 25 minutes.
Okay, that's great.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Until then, what do you propose?
If somebody needs to get
If
out.
anybody needs to leave until then, I will get him to move his truck. All right. If there's any emergency, you will get medical attention. You will get police services, whatever you need until then.
For our donations right now, because we're being cut off from
If
water
you need
and food
donations,
and all
if
that.
donations are here, people can park right here, all right, and unload until they're done unloading, and then they can just park up there until we
Now,
get a
how,
room.
how you suppose that we communicate with people like this gentleman who came here and had to park almost 3 miles down the block?
Why did he park 3 miles down the
Because
block?
this was shut off.
Yeah, this is blocked
All
off.
of this is back.
He didn't know he could park out there.
All of this.
You can park on Bathgate though, right?
Right.
How do we communicate that information?
Well, as
to
far as I
people
know,
in need?
I did.
We have people who are not being able to. We can't communicate that information immediately is the problem. So what you're doing is you're causing undue hardship for us to get properties in, people in. And I think we're not seeing
Well, honestly,
the point of the law.
he is obstructing
You
a
are asserting
public
the
road.
law. It's not a question
And
of
because of that,
personality
he
versus them. It's a
should
question
be
of what is
towed.
the law.
Right.
I mean, I'm hearing you. I'm seeing you shake your head.
No,
but I'm not.
You understand what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find a resolution to make both people happy. Okay. When
The
the
law
law,
isn't about happiness.
no, but the law is kind of unclear right here.
how? That's
All right.
clear
Let's see.
cut.
Public safety is not unclear.
Let's get a decision then.
This is clear.
We'll get a decision. Okay. In the meantime, if anybody needs to leave,
Yeah.
I will have him move his truck. You guys can leave whenever you want. If there's any medical emergencies, you guys will have medical
Let's wait and get
attention.
a ruling and then we'll go from there.
I just know if I was blocking a public road with my car, my car would be towed.
Right.
The police would
I
call
wish
a tow
the
truck
law
and-
was great when it dealt with us.
Yeah, we'll just-
That's what I wish.
It's not.
Let's get a ruling, then we'll go from there.
Yeah, we'll go from there. All right.
See what happens.
I mean, it's clear as day.
Ruling might be favorable.
Property lines are supposed
Should be, but it may not. Let's see what happens.
So in the seriously, if anybody needs to leave until he gets down here, I will have him move his truck. You guys can get out, do whatever you gotta do. In the same thing, if anybody needs to unload supplies, back up right here, unload. I'm not gonna mess with anybody parking here unloading supplies. All right, and then they can go park on Bathgate when they're done, and we'll get a ruling figured out. Okay.
And then we'll go from there.
Okay. Yes, sir.
The neighbor here is deciding that he wants to take over a public driveway and park his car there to deny us access to the property and parking. So for now, the solution that's been proposed, if you have any property or any donations that you're trying to drop off, we can unload them here and walk them in. But until that point, he's suggesting that, again, we don't park on this public road because it was a respect issue, and we decided, okay, we're not going to park on this public road, but we'll park on the next public road, Bathgate. So if you want to park there and be escorted in, we can walk you in if you don't feel safe walking back. Okay? All right, no problem. All right.
On his property, he won't move.
I don't understand why nothing's being done about this. I mean, obviously, it's public drive.
The Constitution is everyone's right, sir.